What's up guys, it's your boy John. We are back again here with another video. Today we're going to be installing Carismo's carbon fiber Alcantara with the carbon fiber trim, steering wheel trim, into the Integra Type S. Woo! And yeah, it's a pretty simple install. Just unplug the battery, remove the clips. They have a really good install on the FL5, which is exactly the same, but I'll kind of go over mine and any of my thoughts. But yeah, the steering wheel, I'll show you the comparison between this and the OEM real quick, so you can get the feel and the look if you were comparing this with the Type R or the Type S. Now I have the OEM one right here. That way we can just have a little comparison. All right, so we have the OEM steering wheel on the right. This is the Integra Type S. The FL5, I believe it's a little bit lower quality because it doesn't have these perforations. The Type S gets a little nicer treatment. I actually like these little bubbles, keeps your hand a little bit cooler. But yeah. Then we have the Carismo one, and you can just tell by the sheer detail level. The detail on the Carismo one is absolutely beautiful and insane. You have so much going on. You have multiple materials. It looks a lot more luxurious. The stitching's also much brighter than the OEM. And the OEM one, it's kind of like that more subtle look, but the Type S seats are actually a lot brighter than this red stitching, so this is much appreciated. Here's the carbon fiber trim. And of course, if you guys were just looking to get the carbon fiber trim alone, then you can do something like this too. It will fit, I believe. Yeah, there's a little 2 holes right here. So it's really nice that the mold of this right here can slap on perfectly over there too. So the Carismo one, oh gosh, it looks so good. Let me see if I can have it both flat to flat. So get lined up a little bit. So yeah, the Carismo is flat bottom, as you can see right here. I don't know if you can see that, but you get about a finger of more space for your leg room, which I don't see a lot of people making the comparison. There you go. Get a little bit more room. Sides are exactly the same. The top is exactly the same. This one is more swirl on the top, but it's still that same round shape. You just get more real estate right here towards the bottom. As hopefully that's picking up on camera. And if you guys have the upgraded Type R/Type S steering wheel, which I have in the car currently, it will look something like this. So same size as the other one, it's just a different material. And the Alcantara on the Carismo one is darker. Now I wipe this down all the time. I try to keep this as clean as possible. So yeah, it is the reason why I went for the carbon fiber one is because my hand does get kind of oily, sweaty, greasy sometimes. It'd be nice to just hold right here, that way, or the bottom. That way I'm not holding the Alcantara all the time. This does feel nice, and it still looks really good. But the Carismo has thicker grips on the side, and it's gonna be, it just looks more expensive too. It looks way more luxurious, and without being too, it doesn't look tacky or anything. It just looks like a higher end piece. And the black Alcantara matches more of the overland color. So if you're looking for overland designs, beautiful. Now the carbon fiber, it is gloss, which is good for the steering wheel because it's a high touch point. Over time, your hands will definitely polish out the matte finish, I feel. So I like it how it's gloss. That way you don't have unwear, like Mattes harder to take care of. But yeah, multiple textures on the car. It's gonna look great. Unplug the battery, and Carismo has a really good install guide. I'm gonna just go over mine real quick and kind of give you my impressions of the steering wheel itself. All right, with the battery unplugged, there is a little thing right here where you can unhook the bottom of the airbag. So once you get that one loosened, there are another holes over here. That's that one loosened. And I'm only pushing forward. After that, you want to unplug all of them. Okay. All right. So I have a 10 mil right here. Now this is the best way I can do it because I'm not that strong. And this is a torque wrench. I get it, but I don't use it to torque anything down. I use a different torque wrench. All right, so once you get that loosened up, this whole thing just pops out. Very nice. And because we're transferring everything to the new one, we have to keep that in mind. So we just unscrew these and transfer everything over, the steering wheel controls, onto the new one. That's it. All right, so there are 3 screws, 1, 2, 3. The little ground one right there, and then there's some clips holding each controls. Unplug those and unscrew those 3 screws. So after you remove those 3 screws and those plugs, it's just a matter of pulling it. Now you can try to pull it from the bottom, that's like the correct way to do it, or you can try to pull it from the top if you just can't get enough leverage. And that's kind of like the way I'm doing it. Be gentle. These are just held by basically 2 of these clips, as you can see right here. So you want to pull this up. It's just, there's a lot of tension because it's riding on that piece right there. And there you go. And yeah, here it is. Now, I don't know if I want to run full carbon fiber or keep the Type S logo. What do you guys think? What looks better to you? The Type S to bring some contrast back into it, or keep it carbon fiber? Depends on how easy it is to take this piece off. But yeah, after that, you just have to transfer these wires and the little springs right here. All right, I think on a side note, I'll show you guys in a bit, but I kind of feel I'm digging this right here. Carbon fiber, OEM piece on the bottom. But again, I do have this when I need it if I wanted to swap it back, which is a beautiful piece, Carismo. So that's how that's how I'm gonna do it. Back to the install. It's pretty easy. You just tug the back. It's just held by clips right here. And all the wires will come with it. And then lastly, there are these springs. So you want to just kind of unclip them and transfer it to your steering wheel. Now, what these things are is basically it holds the airbags. So, all right, so I have one side. It's pretty easy. I'll just show you guys how to do it. You just kind of pull it towards you and lift straight up. It's kind of just like a paper clip. To put it on, you just do it in reverse. Put it in there, and boom, that's it. It's really easy. It's not too much tension or anything. Same with the bottom one. Just kind of get pushed through here. And you want to make sure you get it through this little ledge. Now, the OEM, oh, looks pretty nice. Yeah, I just swapped this one over. But there's 4 tabs holding this, little push clips. You just got to put some pressure on it to get it out. So you got one. Let's see that. Two. Oh, I also have a plastic remove tool. So yeah, you want to be, again, this is plastic. So you want to be slow. And there you go. You have one of your controls. And you want to pop it back in here. So I'm going to kind of do the opposite. Start at the inner part here and then just push it in. And you got one of your switches. Do the same for this one and we can keep going. Everything in reverse. All right, so there's the little pins to line everything up. Push it in and you can do everything in reverse. Put these clips back in and get those 3 screws in. Have everything seat nicely. Told you I don't use the same one. This is my more accurate one. 36 foot-pounds. There you go. And we pop in our airbag. Make sure you plug in the ground wire and the 2 plugs. Yeah. And we're good. Hooray! Plug in that battery. That's when there's no horn or anything because it's unplugged. But yeah, let's get this thing going. Awesome. Forgot to do a little exit video, so I'm just gonna do a voiceover over some of my clips. This is me driving it. Love the girthier style, thicker, and the flat bottom gives me a little bit more knee room. Amazing. Love the driving feel and just like the overall experience of having the wheel. Looks wise, it's beautiful, different dimensions. And when you look at the carbon fiber, gives you that nice flare and that extra, just that chef's kiss. But yeah, if you guys were interested in this product, I'll leave a link down below from Carismo. That's where I got it from, and it was really fast shipping. And they're so amazing, just to talk to, because I had some questions about which one I should get. But yeah, catch you guys in the next one. Peace.